All right, thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Pollier. I want to, first and foremost, appreciate all our people here. Thank you for your patience. You waited long, and I want to sincerely appreciate from the youngest to the eldest amongst us. Sincerely, big thank you. From me and my delegation who left Port Moresby, apology, the flight was a little bit delayed. The helicopter pilot, we had few of them, and the helicopter pilot that flew us in had to fly in from Medang. So I want to sincerely appreciate all of you for your patience, but acknowledge your continued presence in this part of our country. Thank you, people of Kariku and people of Central, for your strong contribution to our country, Papua New Guinea thus far. I want to clap and recognize the contribution people of Kariku have made. To the Honorable Peter Ishomo, you are a real Meke or Roro chief. I want to appreciate your own leadership, your strength, your stamina. You never get tired of fighting for your people's interests and people's rights. And I just want to register on behalf of your people and your country my appreciation and acknowledgement of your strong leadership in this part of our country. I don't keep my eyes shut. I look and see. When there's law and order issues, you come home. When there are critical medical issues or school issues, you are here. When there are infrastructure issues, you are here. And no excuse given, but you do show up as leader. And this is what this country needs. Not Facebook leaders, not Port Moresby-based leaders, but leaders who are in touch with the people in the community. Thank you, the Honorable Peter Ishomo. I want to appreciate your leadership. And he is also our country's Vice Minister. He's quite correct. He's always big on this road. And I said, become Vice Minister first. If the opportunity for ministry later on, you can become Minister later on. But right now, become Vice Minister and get into the place and try to move this along. And so thank you for, I want to appreciate your willingness, despite being a senior person yourself, the Deputy Leader of National Alliance Party, you never refused the allocation of Vice Ministry. You took it up willingly. Judge Marabe started off my life in national politics in 2008 as Vice Minister for Works, Transport and Civil Aviation. Later, not long, Samara picked me up and made me minister. So I just want to appreciate your willingness to remain at work faithfully. For those who do little work, greater work can come your way too, and I just want to appreciate your commitment and your work to your country in that capacity. I want to acknowledge our provincial leader, Madam the Honorable Rufina Peter. I want to say thank you and commend you for your unwavering strength, stamina, zeal. We hear your cry for protection and safekeeping of Central Province, especially our children, our girls and boys who will grow after us. And your concerns are not out of place, Governor. Your Sister Blomi, your Leader Mary Blom Province, Leader Mary Blom Country, and we acknowledge your comments and your advices also. You don't just comment negative, you comment constructive, and you offer alternate. And today my heart was pleased knowing the alternate you offered in your short statement on matters so important to our country, our province of Central, and our national cohesion. As one people, one nation, one country, I want you to take to heart and to our Central people. Look to our compatriots in Lae Morobe Province. They've lived with New Guinea Islanders. They've lived with Momase. They lived with Highlands for the last 60 years. And no one has usurped their right to their land or their inheritance, but they coexist. It is up to us as national government, and it is a must we must do. And I want to comment and acknowledge Governor Habeta for his strong nationalist view that he will contribute where he can to police posts along the way, and we give compliment to that intention. We open up roads, we build our police force, we pay our councillors, we pay our village courts, we get our energies working, provinces working. Together, we open our country and synchronize development in our country so all parties moving along without leaving anyone behind. So it's good to see Governor Rufina, as well as our senior Governor Habeta sitting side by side. And I want to acknowledge Governor Habeta is not only Chief of Galle Province, is Chief also of the southern part of our country, Chief of Central, Mekeo. He tells me that he's got blood lineage all the way into Central. By his own bloodline and by his own marriage bloodline. His children also part here. I want to appreciate his continued presence on the leadership table as a senior member of the current parliament, but more importantly acknowledge the past roles he has played, not just in the context of Hiritano Highway, which himself as leader then of Pangu Party and our country's Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister back then, with the Prime Minister Sir Julius, they left their mark on Hiritano Highway, and he's also contributed immensely to our national progress in his own way, in his own capacity, in the various public offices he's held along the way. And I want to acknowledge your presence today, even at your present state. You soldier on, you work on for your country. What a wonderful testament to those of us who are just starting, but we seem to get tired along the way. You don't seem to be tired, Governor Habeta, me, talk big, Latani, Kibata, Herelo, you. I want to acknowledge yourself. My two seniors in Pangu, with Governor Sayano Pala, our planning minister, and of course, overqualified for knighthood, Senior Soroi. You continue to embrace us with your own advice and work. We acknowledge your presence on the table. And of course, Minister for Works, Minister for Energy, and those who are here with us on this relevant, important occasion, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you. Minister Agisa, you come Stablo here. I'll tell you why Minister Agisa is here. He will be a beneficiary of Hiritano Highway also. His better half, or other half, is from Baimuru. So Road 600 will be his road also. But more importantly, he's Minister for Bulmak House. And so he's also here to headhunt and to work with all of you to unbundle our land for livestock, for agriculture, and for anything else we can do. So we acknowledge his presence. But we come and go as politicians. Those who stay behind are our public officials. And I want to acknowledge Secretary of the Department of Works, Secretary Gibson. I see your senior management team also here. The entire Works Department is here, from the National Department and the Provincial Department. I appreciate your presence here. This work must not wait. It must be done in haste. I look forward to step off the podium and do the groundbreaking so that the work starts. The Hiritano Highway is an important highway. We are almost completing full rehabilitation of the Highlands Highway from Lae to Mount Hagen, the major section of the Highlands Highway. And we slowly, bit by bit, working from Hagen to Heights Gas, Kurubu, and to Lake Kopiago. We will likewise also spread to Pogra, Wabek, and Pogra. That should complete the main Highlands Highway. Out of Highlands Highway, in my respective view, Hiritano Highway will be the greatest economic contributor to our country. West from us, we have Papua LNG. We've already signed Pasca Condensate Project. We are negotiating the Wildebeest LNG project. And of course, the forestry potential, the agriculture potential, the fisheries potential, the tourism potential, and the people themselves. And so in that link to Kerema from Port Moresby, this entire plain must be unbundled in its fullest for the economic potential it has. And so I know in my heart that 300, 400 million kina investment is appropriate, if not more, must be appropriated, because this road will return to our national economy quite a substantial return as we move into the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. This is an economic road that we are rehabilitating. And I want to ask every one of you, today I received, and I was pleased to receive, the 5-year development plan of Kariku. And by the way, Kariku people, you are big electorate in the Kariku Hiri electorate. And so the Pangu-led government, with our coalition partners, put CCs through the electorate. And today, you have the voice of the Honorable Kit Idu as member for Hiri Koeri, and the senior leader remains member for Kariku. Your plan that you've given us is a plan of 62, 63 million kina plan. I'm happy to indicate to the Kariku DDA, this money is not within reach. You have not asked for the skies, or you have not asked below. Lucky you have a very experienced member. He just asked exactly consistent with the way we are allocating government resources. And this year, last year, next year, in 2027, this district stands qualified to receive around 60 million kina he envisaged in the plan, if not a little bit more, to finance a district's activity and district's plan. It is important. The reason why I link the district to this conversation on the major road is simply this. What relevant is the major road if the people are not participating in the economy? I flew in with my delegation to give back to you some tasks. Once you are happy with the 200 million kina plus going 300 million kina investment in the total restoration, improvement and rehabilitation of the Hiritano Highway, we must contribute so that we also build highways in other parts of our country. This money is being sourced from productive economy elsewhere in our country, majority of them, and put into this road. I want to say thank you to Gul Province, who've been a continued host of many economic provinces. They still remain backwards. They are amongst many provinces that produce the economic wealth, and we're earning. And from this earning, we're able to spread, to invest in such infrastructures. I want this road to return, not just the 4 kina. They say every kilometer, every kina invested returns 4 kina. I want this road to return more. And the more, when this road returns more, you people progress economically. I don't envisage a country where government gives handouts and people wait for government. That is not prudent. That is not responsible of any government. People must earn money from their own land. And as you build this road, I want you to earn money from your land. Am I right? Diba or Dibalasi? Diba. Diba. Me like online blumilo here. All my tamagus, tamagu bona sinagu, memere bona kekeni. Oi kamuna or kamana las, oi diba las. Harem good, Kesim Tok good, you sinan losan, me sanap losan, imi Tok. May this moment not be wasted. Kariku, you're not only supposed to be buoy suppliers to the city. Buoy is for your culture and custom. You've got greater economic potential than just buoy. Don't reduce yourself to buoy. Your planes can produce the livestock that this country needs and the supply to Indonesia, to Australia, and to outside of our country. Your planes can produce the rice and supply Port Moresby City and the road that we're opening, carry it back to Lae and feed the highlands. Yes, you can do this here in these planes. This Pangu government will not alleviate and alienate land from you. It was 1975 where my predecessors, especially the Somare generation, who did not alienate land from people. When the rest of the country was still in darkness, Pangu Party would have alienated land from you in 1975. They did not. Land remains as your land. And we will make sure it is your land, properly registered. And don't allow the land to be wasted on Magalis and Wallabies and Kasawaris and people come man. Don't give land to Al Line. Maintain your land, register your land, engage in productive activities, earn money from your land. My people, I said you will be the richest people on planet Earth. And all so-called Saviman of Parliament here all laugh at me. I'm not joking. You go to Australia, Australians don't own land. You go to America, Americans don't own land. You go to Europe, Europeans don't own land. Their people are beggars in their own land. They need work to survive. You have land already, and you are just sitting down, lazy, not doing anything. And Kariku, you are good people, already settled people. This land, at the back of this land, I want you to have money in your pocket. Today we have the Port Moresby port, the biggest port, the best port in our country, only taking import, and our money going out. We're not exporting to earn money coming in. Our biggest port. I don't know whether Prime Minister O'Neill has ever told you this, or other Prime Ministers ever told you this, but I'm telling you this. You hate me, throw me out of office tomorrow, and your country will not be fixed, and you'll be sitting as beggars in your own land. This road will be modernized. This road very soon will carry gears from Papua LNG, Wallabies LNG, Pasca LNG, Tolukama gold mine which we are reopening. But I want in the heart of it, this LNG business is sugar-coated to tell us we'll be okay. No, God. You'll be waiting for government to feed you again through LNG and oil and gas and mining. Real money every day you will collect is through tourism dollar, is through forestry dollar, is through fisheries dollar, livestock and agriculture. Today, as I look at our country's map, Makam and this part of our country, from Port Moresby to Kerema, is the part of our country that is the lowest hanging, easiest part we can unbundle through productive, industrial, people-based agriculture, livestock, tourism in our country. And so my people from Ekeo, your children are my children. My generation, my brothers and sisters, you're my brothers and sisters. Our fathers and mothers have borne us, they're sitting in the sunset of their lives. What is it that we must do? Just wait for government for free education? Just wait for government to build a road here? With you and me, not just, I'm using this to talk to the country, not just you here, but to our citizens right across the country. Are you going to sit back and fold your hand, not expecting to do anything? Easter is today. Easter, time lo yumi lo tok sore. Sore lo hitsada, forgive hitsada. But more importantly, carry the cross. If your Jesus carried the cross for you, you too must carry the cross. in your corner of our country. The media get it out to Manus and New Guinea Islands, to Bougainville, to Highlands, to Momase. The cross we carry for the country and for Lord is number one, respecting each other, but number two, not just respecting and kicking mama tasol mama, go walk Lokaren, Nogat. Papa too walk Lokaren. Lokaren community, together as we all work in productive, and I want to get Papua New Guineans to productive economic activities. And today, coinciding with this opening of this road and asking our contractors to start the work, I want to partner Central Province. Like Madam Governor, I'm happy you passing a Lands Act in your Provincial Assembly. We will look into this, make sure it is congruent to the National Lands Act. And as we work this space, find willing tribe with the Kariku district and with the Kerama district and Galle province, find willing tribe with tribal land who want to partner in commercial agriculture and livestock and commercial tourism. And may this road be a road reconstructed, not just for the highways, but the economic well-being of our people, because this generation of Pangu, as we stand today, is not only talking about the flag and political independence. But what is political independence if deep in our people's pocket you don't have money to sustain as men and women of a free, independent country? And so I want Hiritano Highway to unbundle all of you right up to Kerama, our people's greatest potential in wealth generation from their own land. I look forward to visiting this road. There was one time, one Sunday, me and Governor Veta flew into Kantiba, unannounced. Today I want to say road is almost arriving into Kerama from the other side, and Kerama going up. Kantiba excavation machine has visited Kantiba already. Give me your line here. You stop finish. You were on a road the last 30 years, if not earlier. Kantiba Innova Road. You're doing your ceiling second time around. Kantiba not even a road. And I'm not talking about ceiling, not even one road for 50 years. For the first time now, we're punching road into Kantiba. For our people, but also for the economy, they have coffee up there. When I went into Kantiba, I asked them, how are you all doing? And they were in tears, and they said, Mr. Prime Minister, just give us the road and forget about us. You give us the road, we will take care of ourselves. You don't need to pay our school fee. We got coffee rotting away in the mountains. And I promised them, road is coming. Well, it may not be a super highway like what we're trying to do here, but at least for them, it's better than nothing. A road is now accessing Kantiba Mountains as I speak. Madam Governor, I do want to apologize and to acknowledge one of my closest, the Honorable Kashmir Aya, member for Goilala and his Sinam staff. He advocates for Goilala like my brother William Sam always advocates. Mr. Works Minister, as Mr. Gerablo here, put him to Plarotia, go inside of Bilum Blue, and you carry him go back. Mona Highway, Rodi Kolong Goitape, Rodi Kolo Taipini, Golela ino no good. Golela Natari Basara no good, ya Mibla stop, my hand, Mibla, Ibla Kisimawe. Mibla Skelly man, Mibla line lobby man too. Let's look after them with the roads, they go back, they're productive, the agriculture will come to Port Moresby City. And I want to ask, take these two roads with us as we go back, and together, bit by bit, to my people, money, stop in abundance. Bel na ting lobim country mi blagat. Money likli kimi kisim, mibla help him, and push along. Asal no motu ibasra mahari, metre. Easy taso. Easy. But we'll get there. If James Marabe God, please, whoever comes after me, don't forget the rural people and don't forget all parts of our country. Keep them in your heart and easy. Go along all it. Want them road. Road open this place. I mean, like, thank you, Works Department, for your Lick talk, people talk, now you open go big through. People running want them massive agenda. The 5.6% in the Connect PNG Act will not be compromised. We look at alternate funding options, domestic and external. We'll overlay with this, and I want us to bridge the gap. If not 20 years, earlier the better, giving growth to our people. From there, cacao, coffee, agriculture, tourism, livestock, etc., can grow and our people move to productive economic life. And so with this, I want to close. Thank you to the people of Berena. Governor Habeta has indicated to me on the Yule Island issue. I want to say that one belong to church must have no church yet. Am I right? I'm tumuna giving go finish long hand lo lotu. Now you know about him lo lotu, so no can worry too much. One lo church and stable church. One lo government and stable government. One lo evil people and stable evil people. Don't come in between the road corridor. Let them road it on. Let them contractor make him work. Because that road will unbundle the rest that I've just talked earlier for you. And I want to commit today 5 million kina to the Karikuri district. Karikuri district. On top of his allocation, this money is to proper work with you on the other side. And you can elevate to the two governors. I want proper land mapped from Laloki, Brown, Wanapa, all the way Golong Kerema. Let's map this place out. So no settlement images, proper people, their rights are preserved, and proper economic development happens, and we get Hiritana Highway, trigger economic revolution in this beautiful part of our country. God bless each and every one of you.